Good morning, students. Today we will move ahead with the topic that is life cycle of the silkworm. Very interesting topic of this chapter. So we will start from here. You can see here. We will start from, I will choose pink color. We will start from here, that female adult moth. This is the female which lays the egg on the mulberry leaves. Mulberry is said to be the favorite food of the silk moth. Okay, so these eggs, they develop into the larva. Larval stage is also known as caterpillar or the silkworm. Larva is singular, larvae is plural form. Then for many days they feed on the mulberry leaves and they develop into next stage, that is pupa. Pupa, it secretes a silk fiber from its mouth and that gets woven around its body, and when it gets woven completely, that stage is known as cocoon stage. Now two things can happen here, two stages. Some of the cocoons are kept apart so that they can be developed into the adult moth. From this cocoon, adult moth break off when they mature and adult moth comes out. And one more thing can be done. Most of the cocoons, they are used for taking out the fiber. You can see here, this is stage 1. Few of the cocoons they keep for sericulture so that the adult moth can come out of the cocoon and they can be used for laying the eggs and etc. And 80% is used for reeling purpose. Reeling means, you can see here, reeling is being done. They are just taking out the silk fiber out of the cocoon. Okay, that is this process known as reeling, and out of this silk fiber later on the silk will be made and we get the fabric out of the fiber. Okay, so this is the whole step of life cycle of silk moth. Now write the steps involved in the processing of silk from cocoon. Now how we take out the silk fiber from cocoon, that is called processing of silk from cocoon, and there is one question also to write the steps involved in processing of silk from the cocoon. First step is boiling, then reeling and then spinning. So let's move ahead and study it in detail. Cocoons are collected and left under the sun or boiled for separating out the silk fiber. You just can't take out like this with the hand. You have to keep it under sun or you have to boil it. Then after that, reeling of silk is done. That's why I told you before boiling you have to keep aside some of the cocoon so that the adult moth can come out of the cocoon, and rest 80% is boiled, and when we boil them, pupa dies inside. It cannot develop into the adult moth. This is the sad story here. Okay, so after that, reeling of the silk is done. The process of unwinding the silk, taking out the silk from the cocoon. So 80% of the cocoon which we have kept aside, we can do the reeling out of it. Then the spinning of the fiber is done. Spinning means twisting the fiber together to make the yarn or thread. You have read it in 6th class, spinning. So this is there. Nowadays you must have heard about the ahimsa silk, where they don't they just let the adult moth to come out of the cocoon, and out of the damaged cocoon they unreel the fiber. But when we unreel or unwind the fiber from the damaged cocoon, we don't get the long fibers, and that kind of fiber is little considered to be inferior. But few people, vegans, they are very particular about wearing the fabric without harming the animals, so they go for ahimsa silk. So this is the amazing fact related. Nowadays ahimsa silk is also available in market, where they take out the silk from the cocoon only, but they let the moth come out of the cocoon, and out of that damaged cocoon they take out the silk fiber. Although that silk fiber is not long threads and it is considered to be inferior, even then they like it because they have not harmed the pupa there by boiling it or like that. Okay. Now there are some occupational hazards which are associated with this farming or silk farming or sericulture. Sometimes the sorters means they sort out, the people who sort out the wool, the inferior wool and the superior wool, they get infected by the bacterium. This basically is related with the wool industry. They get infected by the bacterium called anthrax, which cause a fatal disease. Fatal means very dangerous, which cause disease, which cause death is known as fatal. Fatal blood disease known as sorter's disease. So these are the occupational hazards which are related, associated with the people who deal with this wool industry. Thank you very much. Revise well.